This comes after a growing debate this weekend on gun control, with New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg right in the middle of it. He is using his own money, and he's a billionaire, to finance an ad campaign for universal background checks for gun purchases. That got underway today. I'll report tonight from NBC's Ron Mott.
But I think that the governor...
He's got one of the biggest personal bankrolls in America.
This year there's going to be 12,000 people killed in this country with handguns, illegal handguns. There's going to be
and tonight, Michael Bloomberg is spending some of his fortune on a new ad campaign.
For me, guns are for hunting and protecting my family.
Aimed at boosting support for universal background checks in the Senate's upcoming gun control vote.
Background checks have nothing to do with taking guns away from anyone.
The ads are the work of Mayors Against Illegal Guns, a group co-founded by New York City's mayor 7 years ago.
Will they be a political...
On NBC's Meet the Press, Mr. Bloomberg argued Senate vote should reflect vast public support for universal background checks, confirmed in recent polling.
If 90% of the public wants something and their representatives vote against that, common sense says they are going to have a price to pay for that.
The commercials are scheduled to air in 13 states where the mayor's group believes votes are still swayable, targeting 15 senators, Republicans, and Democrats.
It's a dishonest premise.
The NRA's chief executive, Wayne LaPierre, said illegal weapons enforcement, not new background checks, should be the focus.
They don't prosecute any of the criminals that they catch. It's a speed bump for the law-abiding. It slows down the law-abiding and does nothing to anybody else.
The gun lobby has a campaign of its own.
These bills would ban commonly owned firearms.
With Connecticut residents getting robocalls in the wake of the deadly school shooting there.
3 months from probably one of the most horrendous tragedies that's ever happened, and to call the town of Newtown just, didn't seem like the right thing to do.
Today, the state's 2 senators pressed for the calls to stop.
You have polling so broadly supporting gun restrictions, whether they're assault weapons or universal background checks, but at the end of the day, it's very difficult for Democrats to get through anything short of background checks.
The Senate is in recess until April 8th and is expected to pick up this fight soon thereafter. The bill containing universal background checks does not include an assault weapons ban, which may be considered separately as an amendment, Brian.